Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's segment of Tiger Tear-Up, where our panel of guests will bash, praise, analyze, and talk about topics ranging from Cinderella stories to topless tragedies. Joining us today on the panel are several of the Prowl's newest staff members, Joe Northern, Gabbie Rhodes, and Noelle Gross. Welcome, everyone, and thank you very much for coming out today. Now, let's get started. Joyce Chen of New York Daily News recently reported that Nick Lachey and his wife Vanessa Lachey, formerly Vanessa Manillo, have been blessed with a baby boy named Camden John Lachey. Based on either of the two's personality and history, how do you think they will adjust to being new parents? And are they qualified and are they ready?
I think they're ready. Nick and Vanessa, they've been a great couple together. You haven't seen that much tabloid drama come out about them just yet. Obviously, compared to Nick and Jessica when they were together about 7-8 years ago. I think it's ready, although I am going to question a little bit of some of the time that Nick's going to get to spend because there is that rumor that 98 Degrees is coming back together, although they were one of those hidden boy bands in the big Backstreet Boys NSYNC craze, but they've had a lot of popularity. So, I mean, I think they're ready to, raise a child, but we'll just see how much time Nick gets to spend with it because of the group coming back.
Right.
I think they're definitely ready. I love them together. They're an amazing couple, and I feel like Lachey has definitely matured over the years. And even if he is with this band, I think that overall that he'll definitely spend a lot of time with this child because he seems to learn how to put the most important things first. So I think that his child will definitely come above everything that's going on in his life and his career. So I definitely think that they'll work out together with the baby and everything else going on.
I completely agree. I think they are an adorable couple, and I feel like they're ready. Like, they made it to this point, and I think that they'll be able to handle it. I think they'll do well.
All right. Cool. Well, moving on to the next topic. Thank you all very much for your responses. According to Boston.com's celebrity news section, Michael Madsen, best known for his part in Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill, was released from a hospital after being arrested for investigation of drunk driving. According to Boston.com, Madsen's blood alcohol tested over twice the legal limit in a preliminary test. Madsen's lawyer, Perry Wander, attributes the failed sobriety test and drunken demeanor to Madsen's prescription medication. How likely is it that prescription drugs are what caused the failed sobriety test? And does Madsen deserve more severe punishment? And how do you think the recovery process is going to work?
Well,
you go ahead.
Okay. Well, I personally think that the prescription drugs have nothing to do with it because I know that he had a problem with this a while back. So if this is the second time that this is happening, I feel like it's not a prescription issue.
No, I don't even know if prescription drugs even have an effect on alcohol. I mean, it might have a little bit of one. I'm not completely sure. I'm going to have to research on that a little bit. But he has been known for those issues. Punishment, definitely make it severe, but look for more help, honestly, than punishment. I think that's really the best route, especially for celebrities and those who have had multiple issues with.
So would you suggest more rehabilitation?
Definitely more rehabilitation than punishment. Punishment just makes it worse, I think.
I feel like punishment would be somewhat of a good thing, though. I definitely think that he needs to go to rehab. But overall, I feel that you better yourself once you have gotten in trouble. Like if someone gets in trouble and they have a severe punishment, they're going to not try to make that mistake again. And I think that you definitely do learn from your mistakes. And if he does go to rehab, that will help him mentally and psychologically. But I think that he definitely deserves a severe punishment because if it was an ordinary person, someone would get in just as much trouble. So he deserves to be penalized for what he's done.
Now, do you think that because he's a celebrity that's the reason he didn't get as much punishment as he did?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like celebrities get a lot more leeway than a lot of other people do, and it's not fair, so he should definitely get penalized.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen the situation happen with Lindsay Lohan in many times of her trips in and out of rehab.
Exactly.
So, I mean, just lay the hammer down, but get help, too. That's what I think.
I mean, and rehab doesn't always make it better. I feel like punishment and rehab would be a good mix, and hopefully he'll get the message.
All right, well, all very excellent responses. We'll move on to the next topic then. CBS News brings up a new topic of interest. Certain critics have accused 71-year-old Bob Dylan of plagiarizing some of his songs. In a new